The only thing standing in your way towards happiness is you. No one else is allowed to set up limits for you but you, nor there should be. No matter what kinds of problems you're dealing with, how old you are, or where you live, you deserve to be happy. It's as simple as that. It's time to face the fact that you're in control of your future and finally do something about it. This video is brought to you by Answerly, a question platform that pays you for adding high-quality answers on different questions. The users are rewarded in Answerly tokens, which they can easily convert into dollars or any other cryptocurrency by using one of the exchanges mentioned in the description. Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about the hard things every guy should give up. There has never been a better time than the present moment to change your life. If you want to be happy, sometimes you'll have to let go of certain things that may have been part of you for quite some time. This can be anything from traits to habits to unhelpful characteristics, but once you do, you will naturally awaken to the higher aspects of yourself and how great life can be. Here are some hard things every guy should give up. Number 1. Stop playing safe. Fear is a powerful emotion, and left unchecked, it can overpower your life, keeping you from doing the very things that would ultimately serve you and make you more safe, not less. Accordingly, during times when fear runs most rampant, it's those who are able to rein it in and take decisive action in its presence who will find opportunity amidst uncertainty and reap the greatest rewards. Stepping beyond your emotional comfort zone is, in itself, an act of personal daring and courage. It demands that you lay your vulnerability on the line, that you take a risk. It's why so many people don't. After all, why risk making a mistake, ruffling feathers, failing or losing face or your job, when sticking with the known and familiar seems so much easier, so much safer, and far less onerous? But while playing safe may give you a sense of temporary security, in the longer term, it can ultimately set you up for the utmost insecurity. Before we move on to the next one, make sure to like this video, smash the subscribe button, and click the notification bell right now, or else you will never have the courage and strength to give up these hard things. Moving on to number 2, stop being scared to fail. The fear of failure has a number of sources, not all of which are obvious. At first thought, it might seem like it's the dread of some known bad outcome. For example, you might be afraid to give a presentation for your boss because if you fail, you won't get a promotion with clear implications for your career. You learn substantially more from failure than success. There's always room for improvement, no matter how great you are. Sometimes you'll never know which areas need improvement unless you fail. It's like training for a job. When you first start, your supervisor may bring to your attention some things you've done incorrectly. This is not to break your spirit, but to help you. That way, next time you come across the same problem, you'll know exactly what to do. Instead of sulking over your failures, ask yourself, what did I do wrong? That way, next time around, you can correct the problem and do an even better job than before. Number 3. Stop giving attention to someone who doesn't deserve it. You don't deserve people who can't accept you or give you what you want. You might not see it right away, but you have to know that the ending is a huge blessing in disguise. Things don't work out in some relationships, and that's okay because it often means that you aren't made for it. Let the pieces fall as they want and focus on rebuilding yourself. You are the only piece that really matters. It's so easy to do it, but this whole circus is hard on everyone. Good relationships seem as few and far between as they are, but fortunately, we need to get over the bad ones first in order to reach the good ones. It sucks when you go through it, but soon you'll look back and see that everything was worth it. Number 4. Stop abusing yourself. You can't really enjoy life if you have troubles with any kind of addiction, and it really doesn't matter what kind of addiction it is, cigarettes or alcohol, because both of them have a negative effect on your success. Bad habits, too, require from you to admit them first. Also, you shouldn't hesitate from asking for help, because there are people who are trained to show you how to stop consuming nasty substances and explain the process thoroughly. Number 5. Stop hastily made choices. You're in no hurry. There's enough time for everything, and nothing will pass you by if you stop and think for a second. Sure, it's important to allow yourself to be spontaneous and crazy every now and then, but most of your decisions should have a clear process of thinking standing behind them, so you always know why you decided to do something and which consequences you may expect. Every time you're faced with a choice, remember to breathe in and take some time to find out what option will be good for you. Number 6. Give up trying to control the future. Make smart decisions and reasonable plans is one thing, but trying to control how everything will turn out in the end is something else. Unfortunately, we can't predict the future, no matter how hard we try, and there are good reasons why that's a fact. Something unexpected is bound to happen, and you can't do a thing to prevent it. Facing this undeniable fact will make your life so much easier. Having high expectations has a nasty habit of ruining even the good things for us. So give it up, sit back, and enjoy the ride. Number 7. Stop being irresponsible. On the other hand, things may not be working out for you because you don't take them seriously. Whether we're talking about work, family, or love, the formula for success is pretty much the same for every aspect of your life. If you want things done in your life, it's important to invest some hard work and devotion into them. You may not be aware that you're feeling unfulfilled right now, but that tiny void can grow really fast and develop quite quickly. So get up and make things happen for you. Top 8. Stop trying to be someone you're not. You might be feeling miserable because you're surrounded by people who think you're someone you're not. This may be the problem because you decided sometime in the past that it's easier to act socially acceptable than to go through all the trouble and show people who you really are. Well, you can't really expect for these things to stay inside your closet forever, can you? It's hard and you'll feel vulnerable. But if you want people to love the real you, you need to allow them to get to know you. Take baby steps. Don't give up, and you'll be just fine. Give up excuses. The easiest way to avoid something is to make up an excuse for it. And we all do it occasionally. Like there's not enough time during our busy day to join the gym, or it's too late now to start learning a new language because we're too old. Everyone has that silent voice in their head that says these things aren't true, but you always find a way to ignore it somehow, don't you? However, if you decide to work on your happiness, it's time to stop being lazy. It's never too late, and you're never too old to start something new and exciting. Lastly, give up your negative thoughts and self-talk. Negative thoughts will not serve you anything positive. They'll just fulfill your self-doubt, keeping your mood feeling low and knock your confidence back rather than achieving great things. And don't get confused with negative feelings because they can definitely be useful in the power of emotions. Negative emotions can help us make positive actions, but negative thoughts just hold us back and keep our mind full of doubt. Just remember there is a difference between negative thoughts and negative emotions. Believe it or not, these things are stopping you to move forward in your life. These are reasons why you're not contented and happy today. It's time to make a change. Would you be able to give up in these things? How much do you think it'll help you if you stop these hard things? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section down below. If you like this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to this channel. To learn more about Answerly and Answerly tokens, check out the links in the description.